Okay, so back to this, and we've got to just figure out the story part of this. That's right. Okay, all right. So let's bring that back, and let's figure out what we've got to figure out. Wow, that feels overwhelming. So this is the whole of chapter, not chapter, but the whole of the third part. Third thing. Oh man, where do I even start with this? Okay, so something from the something. So it's got to be the harmony. Well, it doesn't have to be the Harmony Foundation, but um, with something. Um, funding from the something. Somebody ran the Harmony Foundation. I don't know which way around that is. They used something to build. So they used something to build a something, believing it could something and then something, and in doing so would help people reach enlightenment. However, it actually did nothing. So I think that's about Tessa. So Tessa Navari ran the Harmony Foundation with funding from the OPIG Corporation. With funding, I think that's what's saying. Funding. They used it's like all the different parts of the artifacts to build the believing it would help people achieve or reach enlightenment. However, it actually did nothing. So they used something to build something, believing it could due to somebody's due to her, Tessa's overspending, the Harmony Foundation building was closed, repossessed. Yeah, repossessed. Somebody realized that the something. So golden idol. The idol isn't a thing here. The device. They made a device, didn't they? Is that there? No. Okay. So somebody realized the something if it were something, and another person, or maybe the same person, was in charge of it something, but something despite this something. All right, let's go back. We have to close these manually. Oh, and then we've got this thing as well. Yeah, head of corn-based solutions, head of speculative investment. So research engineer was him. Research assistant was him. history consultant. Might be her. Project terminated. That might be this. Oh, no, there's nothing there. What's this then? Oh, this is, okay, no. So what's that? Project terminated. Oh, so there's no person here. Independent consultant. Contractor, emotion studies. Emotion studies. What was this guy? Who was he? Might be him. So he was the guy on the fence. Down. How do we go down? No? Oh, how do we go down? Oh, there. Yeah, see the guy on the fence? Coming over. I do think that's him. So what was his name? Corbin Shaw. So can we go into the story and say what do we think? Where was it? In charge of it, but where was I? Oh no, we were looking at this. Corbin Shaw. No, that's not even an option. Not even an option. So okay, I've completely misread that, haven't I? Oh, it's not the same guy anyway. Okay. But okay. So who are the options here? So she was the security guard, contractor, missing. Okay, we don't need to find them. Independent consultant. So who was consulting? Well, he maybe was. I'm not sure. Contractor, emotion studies. Well, was that her? He was the history consultant, and then independent consultant. Or maybe it was him. No, completely wrong. No, but that's not the guy I was thinking of, though. No, that's wrong. Not going to be him, is it? What am I needing to get here, then? To July the 12th, 1975. So is this... Yeah, again, it's this timing. It's like... July 1975. So research engineer. I mean, these three are correct. Independent consultant. Contractor. Emotion studies. More likely to be over there, isn't she? Just completely incorrect. Project terminated. Okay. Who was she? I don't even remember where she came from. She's not in here, is she? Oh, no, she is. Penny Coolidge. So is she involved in any way? She was the leader of the hippie group. Who's this guy? Who's that guy? he's not the research assistant, is he? Okay. So that's completely wrong, which means that he is correct. And that I think also means that then two of these are wrong, or one of these is wrong. But, okay, independent consultant. I don't know. Okay, right, let's go back out here. Let us go. He's the, yeah, Amstel's. That's her. You OPIG people don't understand. Mr. Marmot. Here, take some literature. Enter a state of true harmony. Is that the thing he's just been given, though? And is she holding that as well? No, it's okay if that's what he's been given. Access card. Alright, what am I looking for? Let's go back out. Let's read these things around here. This would never work the way she imagined, but some of these pieces seem legitimate, interesting, important. Even the wildest myths are usually grounded in some small fact, I suppose. Parts not even connected. Okay. Looks like she made Gavril's classic translation error. So Gavril, no idea. Hate was a reasonable guess. Poetically, this symbol linked to fiery passion. Curious to find out what this one might be. Okay. Dynamic growth, empathy. Of course I want you back. Of course I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant. So Nathan, so he's the boss, isn't he? He said I could hire an independent consultant. And it was your incredible insight that got me here. So it used to be Westlake. But is that who we fill in? Or are we supposed to fill in who it is now? Where was that? Where was that? There. Empathy. Of course I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant. So he said he could hire an independent consultant. And it was your incredible insight. So who's he speaking to? He's sat at Westlake's desk. How do we get out of here? Okay. We could hire an independent consultant. Who's that guy, though? Head of... Oh, okay, he may be one of these... Okay, he may be... So who might he be? Of course I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant. But he sat at Westlake's desk. Why is empathy, dynamic growth? We can open that at the same time. So Westlake, is that Westlake? Oh God, I can't remember the names of these people. That was Tim Sniper or Snyder or something. I can't remember who this guy is at all. He was, I thought, one of the assistants. Thought he seemed to be working under him, but he was fired. So, of course, I want you back, Nathan. This guy's Nathan, isn't he? said I could hire an independent consultant. So that would be here. So this guy, head of Corn-based solutions, maybe. No, because there's no one under him. Oh, I'm confused. We need to find out who these people are. So she was the Penny person. So she's the hippie organizer. So she could be okay. OPIG organization chart. July the 12th. Yeah, so July the 12th, 1975. Okay, following mid-year inspections. So Westlake is no longer there. Maybe that's the point. But then this guy, we don't have a picture of him. Of course I want you back. So it could be him. So maybe it's not her. That's possible. So who? All right. Let's go back. How to get out of here? Let's read all of these things as well. We've read that. What about this thing? Oh, that's just the scenario. Uncle Isaac. So Jack. Was it Isaac? Isaac. So June the 4th, 1975. Look what I found in Mother's attic. Icarus. Maybe I can impress Mr. Hoyle. Oh, okay. So Hoyle. Now Hoyle was... We've written down Hoyle somewhere. Wasn't it Hoyle? Maybe we didn't write it down. But yeah, maybe he'll swap me and Marie around. But for now I'm on the bottom rung. They'll all listen to you. Uncle Isaac. So who's Isaac? So Hoyle, and then swap Marie and Jack. Now, that would only make sense. So, if we swap these two over, there we go. So now, who's the independent consultant? That's completely incorrect. But what about if we swap these two back? That's confusing. That's very, very confusing. That's incredibly confusing. Maybe I can impress Mr. Hoyle and he'll swap me and Marie around. But for now I'm on the bottom rung. Okay, what about swapping these two? So that's just incorrect. And that's just incorrect. Okay, I'm confused, still confused. So what's this? That's the solving the scenario. That will be solve the scenario. And then what about this? Hi Nathan. Who's Nathan? So this is from town. We finally got the budget crisis under control. So the premises we used for the Emotion Studies project have been renovated and repurposed. I see you've decided on a team leader for the new project. That while she and I have had our differences in the past, I agree that she's the right person for the job. Okay. A new team leader for the new project. So that's Marie, it would seem like. New team leader for the new project. She was already team leader. Unless, are we, again, it's this time thing. It's this, are we going backwards in time? Oh, I'm so confused by this whole thing. So July the 12th, she was under him, he was under him. But I'm not sure that these are right now. I mean, I don't know about these two. This one has been terminated. So I think that is correct. I'm not sure about him. And who is this guy? Let's go out and try and find out who he is. Was he here? He wasn't in there, was he? And I don't recall him being in this one. The procedure. No, he wasn't in there. Maybe he was in here? There's a guy with a moustache. Ah, maybe one of these. Oh, this. No. Can't see him. Could it be him? Doesn't look like him, does it? Could be him though. It does look like him. Yeah, it does look like him. And again, from what he's got, what did he have on him? Dear Corbyn, thank you for considering our agency for your manuscript. I'd like some assurance that you have your son's permission. That scientist, all the woodworking rights, great. Lana Peer, Leonidas Agency. Confused hierarchy. So that project's been terminated. Is she in the correct place? Alright, let's put him back down here. So one of those is correct. We should try swapping them. Who is he? He's writing. Head of speculative investment. He's a security agent. She's not. All right. Why don't we try? Oh God, I do want to try and figure it out. Work like kind of understand it. But let's go back to the here again. There's nothing else here, is there? There's just these two saw. Yeah, dynamic growth, empathy. Of course I want you back. Who's Westlake? We need to figure out who's Westlake. I'm sure it's that woman, but who's Westlake? So there's so much information here. The empathy thing, that would be the emotional dynamic growth, the emotional place. So maybe that's not closed. Contractor, emotion studies. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant, but that's there. Of course I want you back. Of course I want you back. So who would that be? So she's the independent consultant. Okay. Okay. Again, I hate doing this, but I just want to solve it. So no, that's wrong. So that's incorrect. That's still incorrect. So he's correct. Yeah. So that's still 2 or fewer? Okay. So who goes there then? Extra physical laboratory lead. Maybe it is him, but I don't think so. So, I mean, he has to be correct, doesn't he? Because I don't think he's the laboratory lead. Am I certain of that? Let's try one more thing. That's incorrect. That's correct. Okay. Right. So he might not be correct. Research assistant. What about these two? I want you back, Nathan said. So that would indicate that Nathan is still the boss. But who's this guy? We don't have a picture of him. He's not the guy, is he? He wouldn't have fired or demoted these two. So she's got to go there. What was that? Oh, so is that him maybe there? Head of speculative development. This might not be right. Maybe he's wrong? No, he's well, that's true, it could have changed. Nathan said, but who's this guy then? Him. 2 or fewer, but what about this? 2 or fewer. So this guy. No. Have I made a mistake? But who is this guy then? Extra physical laboratory lead. I think I've confused him with one of the other people. What do I want to go back to? We're in these things here. Ignition. So who is he? I thought it was him. I think I was right then. So why did I think he was a low, very low down? What was his name? Eugene Marmot. Is that him? All right. Okay. Let's go back. Where do we go? How do we get out of here? Exit scenario. Oh, we've still got this thing to do. That was just a hierarchy. Oh my god, I thought it was over, but it's not. That's just the hierarchy. So yeah, we got those right. So why did I think she was above? So maybe she was this person before, and then they swapped here. So I had her up here and him down here, and I wouldn't have thought to swap them. It's interesting, isn't it? So these two have swapped places. But who was he? That's okay. Let's go into the story. Well, let's just read it through and see how it sounds. So, with funding from the OPIC Corporation, Tessa Navari ran the Harmony Foundation, or the corporation. They used what to build and something, believing it could and then something, and in doing so it would help people reach enlightenment. However, it actually did nothing. So so it would, to believing it could reduce hate and then refill or replenish light, or what is it, empathy. So should we try that? Believing it could take hatred. That's still not quite the same, and then give empathy. It could be that. Could it be light and dark? We could try that. That's different words. Give empathy and take hatred. Hatred. They used to build. So this is the thing in the room. They used something, several parts to build an. Believing it could to build an artifact. So this is the golden idol. They used several parts. Is that even an option? Several? Oh, stolen parts it could be. To build an artifact, believing it could take hatred and give empathy, and in doing so would help people reach enlightenment. But her overspending caused the Harmony Foundation building to be repossessed. So somebody then realized that the artifact might work if it were fixed? Oh, rebuilt. And who was that? Let's go back out of here. It's this guy, Professor. Parts are not even. Yeah. Okay. So, Auriel Toussaint realised that the artifact might work if it were rebuilt. So somebody was in charge of its something. What? So somebody was in charge of its rebuilding? Oh, yes, we've got this guy here. Oh, so he's taken over from Westlake. So that is the guy. Oh yeah, I just completely dismissed it. I don't know why I had him as lowly. Yeah, okay. How do we get out of here? Right. So, Isaac. Don't think there's anything here now. So what's the story here? We're looking, so... Maybe it's up here. Maybe it is this one. This would never work the way she imagined, but some of these pieces seem legitimate. So these are interesting. This is important. But the part's not even connected. Looks like she made Gavril's classic translation error. Replenish, but he's crossed that out and eliminate. Is that what we had? That eliminate, yeah, replenish. Hate was a reasonable guess. Poetically, this symbol linked to fiery passion. Okay, so so hatred, so fiery, and then curious to find out what that one means. But it's not replenish and eliminate by the looks of it. Not replenish. So what's he doing here? He realized that the artifact might work if it were rebuilt. Somebody was in charge of its reconstruction. Who was in charge? Does this go backwards? Does it go backwards? So are we looking at the first chapter? Which one was that? Ignition. So the protest movement. So ignition was in the laboratory. Okay. But it depends, like who is overseeing that? Is it the board? Somebody was in charge of its reconstruction, but so would it be her, the lady, Miss Westlake? Was she in charge? The reconstruction. Over here, the research engineer. Laboratory lead. Maybe it was him. So who's he? Again, what's his name? Is he Eugene Marmot? Or was that the oh yeah. I can't. Maybe it was him, was in charge, but he kept on taking risks. That's where we're at, isn't it? That is. So we're back to the first level. So let's just quickly visit there. Ignition. So yeah, this guy. Who are you? Name. Oh, he is Eugene Marmot. Okay. So he was in charge of it? So Eugene, let's try that. Eugene Marmot was in charge of its reconstruction, but caught on fire? So, oh, despite this, he kept trying, or he tried it and caught on fire, and so was denied access. Something like that. Lab access, that could be it. But but something. What did he do? What did he do? Let's try and remember what he did. Events. Oh, Marie Westlake's team worked to reconstruct the device. After performing tests without approval, that's right. So maybe it's not him, maybe it is Westlake. Let's try her. She Marie Westlake was in charge of reconstruction. But oh, maybe oh god, okay. But what that made mistakes? Despite this, Eugene Marmot tried. Activated. That's not there. Oh, it is there. Activated the device. So Marie Westlake was in charge of reconstruction, but what? She was in charge of reconstruction, but was denied access. No, was not granted authorization. Was waiting for authorization, something like that. Was in charge of it, but what? Oh, but delayed? Huh? And what about authorization? Marie Westlake was in charge of its reconstruction, but something. However, despite this, they're waiting for. How do we get out of here? Him. What's he say? He says. So we can talk. Testing approval. Yeah. So, but so he's waiting for approval, but. Delayed tests. That would make sense. Testing. Oh, testing. Delayed testing. Oh, wow! I am absolutely shocked that that's all correct. Wow. I have this, like, as I click it in, I have this, like, this sudden, like nervousness, because I know from the last time I played the previous. Oh, there's more. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I just remember how long sometimes getting into these things can be when I think I've understood it and actually I haven't. And it's a bit like that with the hierarchy, but it was relatively small. Okay, but maybe I've spoken too soon, or maybe I'll just eat my words a bit. So what's this? So after learning about something, someone believed he had been something because the something had been set to something. However, it was actually set to something, which something is something. During a something, someone tried to set it to something, but actually set it to something, which something is something. Someone was something by someone else. Oh, by someone else's something, and something him as something. What the hell is this about? So which, again, okay, let's check these out. So we've got these three things. Ignition, which is the laboratory thing. The protest movement, which was the hippies in the garden and the block of ice. And the procedure, which was the security guards and the OPIC people turning up to shut things down. So after learning about the what? Someone believed he, okay, so it's a man, he had been, after learning about the something, someone believed he had been something because the something had been set to something else. Crikey. However, it was actually set to because the something because the something had been set to something. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Someone was something by someone's something. And hit him with a taser? Could that be the taser thing? Is that where we're going to? And something him with a... Let's go back to... No, let's just go back to the... out of the scenario. Let me just exit scenario. Okay, so let's look at these things again. Yeah, so this is I think is the hierarchy. Yeah. Okay, so maybe this is part of it. This would never work the way she imagined, but some of these pieces seem legitimate. So interesting, important, even the wildest myths are usually grounded in some small fact, I suppose. Parts aren't connected. Looks like she made Gavril's classic translation error. Okay. So do I need to Google what Gavril's classic translation error is? I'm going to do that. That's just, in case that's part of it. Gavril, it is Gavril's. Well, it doesn't give a succinct answer, but it is. The raise of the garden larder, then it comes up. So, okay, I don't think that's going to lead us anywhere. Let's try and do it without that. I don't think that's going to be part of it. So, yeah, so we've got fiery passion. Hate was a reasonable guess. Curious to find out what this one might mean. So Gavril's classic translation error. This would never work the way she imagined, but some of these pieces seem legitimate. Okay, so this is I think the key thing in this part of the story. After learning about the Harmony Foundation, Auriel Toussaint believed he had been something. Lied to? Believed he'd been something because the something. Come on. What's going on here? What were these other things again? The budget control. New team leader. While she and I have had a difference, I agree she's the right person for the job. Who's the new team leader then? That seems to be contrary, doesn't it, to the... I see you've decided on a team leader for the new project. I just wanted to make it clear that while she and I have had our differences, so it's from Tim, so it's almost certainly about her. I agree that she's the right person for the job. Research assistant. Well, that doesn't make much sense, does it? That's okay. I mean, that's correct. So I don't need to worry about it. But that I don't understand how that tallies. Right. Yeah, that's fine. These things are all fine. So it's this. This is where the information is, I think. So after learning about, it could be someone else. Somebody else believed he had been. It could be about the budget. It could be about the idol, kind of realizing that it works according to this thing. During a test, somebody tried to set it to something, which caused but set it to something, which caused or destroyed or something. Yeah. I am confused again. So this is interesting. So she looks like she made Gavriel's classic translation error. I vaguely remember these shapes and things from the first Golden Idol game. So this is important. The crystal, red crystal. Parts not even connected. Some of these pieces seem legitimate. Hate was a reasonable guess. Poetically, this symbol links to fiery passion. Curious to find out what this one might mean. Okay. All right. Believed he had been something. Oh, so after learning about the Harmony Foundation, maybe it's not one of these people. It may be him, Thusol, but somebody believed he had been something. Punished because the something. What the hell is that? The something. The something. The the something had been set to something. However, it was actually set to something, which something or something. It's like blankety blank. It's like blankety blank. Question mark. Maybe it's the other one. Maybe it's the OPIG Corporation. After learning about the OPIG Corporation, somebody believed he had been. What would it be? Rewarded? Punished? They're the only two real options, aren't they? And I know I'm doing the kind of semantic, playing the game semantically, but I don't know what it's the trying to figure out what's the underlying. You've got to figure out like what's this about in the kind of broader picture, in order to figure out the words. and without that. So what are we saying? Let's try and put it in simple terms from this. So after they seized all the equipment, it seems like Auriel. Now, what's the hierarchy might come in useful. So after they seized all the equipment, then he's a consultant, a history consultant, as they're looking into it, says that actually this might work. There might be something to this, and that she'd made an error, but he seems to know something about that. So how does that fit into here? But after learning about Harmony Foundation, then Auriel Toussaint believed he had been what? Deactivated, because the something idol artifacts had been set to something. Oh, to be destroyed? Oh, however, it was actually set to. Yeah, I don't know what the set to. What set? But believed he had been deactivated or fired or whatever, but or rewarded maybe, because the something had been set to something. But what is the something? All right, I'm going to go through it and work it out, just kind of semantically, linguistically, because because the something. So this is something. Had been set to. There's lots of words though, so it's not an easy one. Caught fire because there's something. So what's that going to be? Because the deactivate. Oh my goodness, this is really tricky. That doesn't make sense. So because, however, it was actually set to something. I don't understand what the. Do we need to know what Graville's principle or whatever the thing is? Do we need to know what that is? Looks like she made Gavril's classic translation error. That jumped across. All right, we're back searching for Gavril's translation error. All right, I don't think this is. I don't think this is supposed to be searched. It doesn't. All right. Okay, I don't know. I'm not getting anything searching. It seems to be related to a person, but I don't know what's the specific error that he made. Is this again like how it was set? The way it was set. I just don't think I've got enough information for that, have I? Like how the actual thing was set. During a test, somebody. We should have the information about this, right? This is not about some. Is it about what happened afterwards? I don't know when it's about. Believed he had been. Somebody believed that he had been something. Rebuilt? Can't be that. Punished. Somebody been punished? Or rewarded? Or deactivated? That's quite a. Ah. Okay, could it be about one of these levels? So the ignition, again, the ignition was which one? In the laboratory, the fire, the protest movement was the outside one. The procedure was in there. Oh, I see. So maybe actually this is about the third one. So after learning about the Harmony Foundation, it wouldn't be him then, would it? It would be somebody else. So it would be Tim, maybe, believed he had been lied to, punished, because something had been set, so it might be about the salary thing. Oh, it's all this, the set to, something had been set to something. What can that be? Something could be set to death. No. Something had been set to... I don't understand what it's getting at. Is this Toussaint? Auriel Toussaint believed he had been hoodwinked, deactivated, punished. I don't know. Punished. Because the idol, I want to say like the artifacts, the parts, what would that be? The deactivated parts. This is going to be the one which I'm going to be unable to get. The deactivated artifact. Oh, there, yeah. Deactivated artifact had been set to something. What to do? What? Oh, to it's this color though, isn't it? To give light or empathy. However, it was actually set to which something. Oh, what would it? Okay, so but how would I know that? This is Gavril's principle, surely. Gavril's translation error. Interesting. Important. And there was this thing I remember from the first one that thing could be reversed, so actually the wrong way round. Translation error. So this is actually the wrong way round. Okay, so why don't we go with that? However, it was actually set to give hatred. Oh no, take a something. Oh no, to give hatred. Which, what would it do? Destroyed a person. This doesn't seem right at all. During a what? A seizure? Board inspection? During a test? During a testing? Could be. Auriel. This just feels like utter guesswork. Tried to set it to do something. Oh, what about that? Poetically, that's about hatred, isn't it? Oh, to eliminate. That's what it is. That's what we want to go. I think that's what we want to do. Have we got eliminate there? No, we don't. During a testing, Toussaint tried to set it to... What the hell? Where? What the hell? Where is this information? Tried to test it to what? he had been. I just tried to set it to. Where is this information? I'm going to ask for help. I'm going to ask for help. Now, no, the hierarchy's fine. The device, I think. Oh! I had to click it. That wasn't very good. Right. Oh, won't be enough. Well, that I don't know. I've tried to Google it. Sir. Classic translation error. Okay. Well, how am I supposed to know that? Like, I mean, I'm trying Googling it. That's not the right thing. I don't think it should be. Gavriel's classic translation error. Is that information here? Further guidance. Eugene's understanding of the device came from the Harmony Foundation's theories. Yeah. This is all fine. Direct hint. The two effects of the device were, freezing a bird bath and starting a fire. Okay, I had not twigged that at all. Okay. Eugene's position at OPIC changed. I've missed all of this. Yeah. I had missed that the bird bath was frozen by the machine. I guess it was kind of in my mind, but it was. Maybe it did mention it explicitly. And starting a fire again. I don't think that was ever in my mind. I just thought that was a kind of an electrical error. And Eugene's position again. That was a problem in the. I see. Okay, so this is totally wrong. Can we delete this, or just can we? No, we've got to do it bit by bit. So it's Eugene. So yes, it's a storyline that I hadn't even conceived of. Believed he had been targeted, maybe. Punished. That's a bit not quite right. Destroyed. Oh, what about fire? Is the fire there? Froze. No. Yeah, okay. Believed he'd been destroyed. It doesn't quite seem right. Punished. Because the the deactivated artifact might be right. Had been set to freeze. Don't know. Freeze. To ice. To create ice. To give ice. Give ice? That's a bit of a weird wording again. To give ice. However, it was actually set to give fire. Hatred. Gotcha. There's that. Yeah, there's that thing. Hate and the fiery poetic, fiery passion there. Which however, it's actually set to maybe not give ice, but to create. Oh, to create. I don't know. However, it's actually set to give fire, which caused a accident, which started a fire. So maybe heat and cold to give heat, heat and give cold. Huh. That's not. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. During a testing, huh. I'm still so confused by this. During a testing, somebody set it to something, but actually set it to something else. But again, that's kind of the same wording. So which one's this? And then somebody was something by someone something, and something him with a something. Ah. Maybe somebody was impressed with him. How about Jack? No, not Jack. Nathan Hoyle. Nathan Hoyle was impressed. Yeah, impressed by Eugene Marmot. Marmot's ingenuity or bravery or discovery. Oh, yeah, no, it's not. That's not. Oh, this is so confusing. Oh, this is my memory of the first one. It's just spending kind of hours in just a eternal loop of going round and round these things and just it's got to be worthwhile at the end, and I'm not getting that feeling with this because I'm just not following this at all. Was impressed by Eugene Marmot's bravery, death, no, chaos, automatically. Discovery. I don't think that's right then. And rewarded him with a job. I mean, that might be it. A promotion. Promotion. So he's just making notes. Oh, so this is about what we've seen. This is. I think it is. So during a testing. So after learning about the Harmony Foundation, something doesn't believe he'd been punished. It doesn't quite make sense. Oh, because they. No, this doesn't track at all as a sentence, as a paragraph. During a testing. So which one was this? This was. So this was another testing. Okay, I need to look at this again. So what happened here? Ignition. Oh, so there was this. This was a testing as well, and this was a testing. So this it was It was set to cool. Here it was set to heat, but produced the opposite. Produced ice, produced fire, and here, what's the procedure? Was there any use of the thing there? Well, she pushed it, didn't she? Maybe she used it, but that's not the. No, these are the two. So this goes backwards in time. So this was first. So the protest movement was first. Ah. Okay. So maybe these are the wrong way round. So maybe I need to put this down here. So during this testing, Eugene Marmot tried to set it to give ice, but actually set it to give heat, which started a fire. And then in which case, this, after learning about the Harmony Foundation, so who's the guy in there? Is that Eugene in the protest movement? The guy that's got the leaflet up here. Is that Eugene Marmot? I think it is, isn't it? That makes so much sense. I was just trying to help. I didn't know why they were so mad at me. Yeah, I have missed like something in the connection of it all. After learning about the Harmony Foundation, who believed he had been something rewarded? Because it had been set. How about it was actually set to something? Believed he had been tricked. Okay, what are the options? Believed he had been punished, rewarded, maybe deactivated, maybe destroyed. Believed he had been punished. Oh God. After learning about the the other thing is Jack. Yeah, let's do this. This is just so. It's just so. God, I don't know. However, it was set to give. Oh, this I'm just going round and round in circles. Give heat, which started a fire, and then during a testing, Jack Novak tried to set it to fire, to give fire, give fire, fire, but actually set it to give ice, which created, which froze maybe, which froze a bird bath. Yeah, totally incorrect. So these two things might be the other way around, and actually, yeah, it kind of makes, it would make more sense if these were the other way around. Oh yeah, they would make more sense because they learn about the Harmony Foundation. So let's do this. Let's put Jack Marmot and let's put Jack Novak up here. No, but that's not right. Oh, well, maybe it is. Because the something artifact. been set to give ice. Why would somebody believe they've been punished? It would be the other way around as well. We want to go here, don't we? So the end here as well. God almighty, this is absolutely horrendous. I'm going to get more clues in a second. However, it was actually set to give heat. Artifact has been set to give heat when actually it was set to which froze a bird bath. There we go. Yeah, froze a bird bath. Which froze a bird bath. HML tried to set it to give ice, but actually to give fire, to give heat, which started a fire. Heat, which started a fire. Okay. Alright. Clues. Clues. How do we get clues? Here, hints. I'm going to have to breathe. Damn it. What's going on here? No. Access hints. Huh. How do I get into the... Maybe I need to get more information from here then, do I? Okay. Let's see what comes up. Be present. I am present. Which object is the wheelbarrow? The laboratory is uphill of the houses. Whatever came down the hill left a trail on its way. Yeah. Direct hint. The object that knocked over the barbecue links it to something outside the laboratory. The object's shape links it to something outside the laboratory. Well, that's the bird bath, isn't it? Or I'm not sure that I do know what that is. And that's the direct hint. On the one that I've solved. Oh God. Receive hint. What is a moon gazing bath? I'm guessing that was the water, the frozen, or the water in a bird bath. The protesters' main goal is to take back what they believe has been stolen from them. But will they need to start small? So what do they believe has been stolen from them? After OPIG took over the Harmony Foundation building, oh I see, I hadn't quite clocked that. One of the protesters tried to prove herself, so she took the wheelbarrow, or the bird bath, that's right, yeah. Okay, now we've got all that. For the hippies' plan, direct hint, back. What's going on here? Why can't I see protest movement? Have you made a typo? Again, not possible. Re-examined all of your knocking over the barbecue. The hippies' plan. Oh, I need to go out into the. Let's go out. Exit scenario. Maybe that's what I need to do. And then get help. No, how do we get help? There we go. Access hints. This device, the device. The hierarchy. What's the hierarchy? Oh, we've done that. Maybe let's just yeah. Let's get the hints because there were things I was missing. Okay. Yeah, we got that. The people employed as board president and head of Spectrum have not changed. Yeah. Who's working for OPIG? Using original position testing. Shut down. Okay. Alright, the laboratory. Oh. Tessa's project was unsuccessful because the machine was wrong, I guess. Marie's project used the same facility, as well as studying some of the same things. Mary's conservative approach led to consequences for Eugene. Okay, alright, the device, here we go. Yeah. Oh, well, this is it, but we're back to here. What is Gavril's classic translation error? Try looking only at the top hint. Yeah. Eugene's understanding of the device came from the Harmony Foundation theories. I see. Yep. And that's not icy as in the bird bath being icy. It's like I'm starting to see how some of these things go. So Eugene's first understanding was based from the empathy, that whole of the device come from. Yeah, okay. The two effects of the device: of freezing a bird bath and starting a fire. Okay, that's interesting. Right. So, story 2. Yeah, wrong. Thanks. Everything's correct there. It's nice to see that. But right now, after learning about the Harmony Foundation, I still just don't even know where to start with this. During a testing, Eugene Marmot tried to. No, so maybe it's. So maybe we're swapping this around again. So Marmot. Ah! Oh. So it wouldn't be Jack. I guess it was Jack Novak. Okay. So after learning about the Harmony Foundation, Eugene believed he had been something. Let's take that out of the equation for the moment, because the had been set to give heat. However, it was actually set to give ice, which no, the other way around. Damn it, we've got to do this again. No, not that one. This one. To give ice. However, it was actually set to give fire, which give heat, which started a fire. This is my memory of filling these in. It's like just absolute because I've no idea whether I'm getting close or whether I'm getting further away. Although I think that's unlikely, because I really didn't have a clue when I started this, which started a fire. Okay, during a testing. So this is Jack Novak. This doesn't seem right. I mean, based on the clue that we received, the device. No, here, no. Eugene's understanding of the device came from the Harmony Foundation theories. So that just damn, this is so frustrating, because that just doesn't make sense of any of this. In which case, I do think I'm moving further away. Let's keep going this way. Was impressed by Jack Novak's discovery. So this was during a testing. Jack Novak tried to set it to give heat, but actually give ice, which froze a blood bird bath, which froze a froze a bird bath, so believed he had been punished. That must be the word. Completely wrong. Completely wrong. Oh, rewarded. Completely wrong. Oh, I see. But what we're saying here is that actually it had been set to give empathy. That's what we're saying, isn't it? And give hatred, which started a fire. Jack Novak tried to set it to give heat, which is empathy, but actually set it to give hatred. No, other way around. And that's completely wrong still. Punished. All right. I'm gonna go the crazy route of just looking for the solution, because I think at this point, yeah, there's several ways it could go. I don't think that this is Jack. I mean, this is probably Eugene here. So let's try that then. Eugene. See if it just makes a difference. Eugene Marmot. But was impressed by his discovery. I don't know. Rise of the Golden Idol. Chapter 3, Story 2. Before I press search, let's just have one last look through this. After learning about the Harmony Foundation, why would somebody believe that they had been something, anything? After learning about the OPIC Corporation, somebody believed he had been something. Because it's not deactivated artifact, is it? That doesn't, the rebuilt artifact. Rebuilt artifact. Add block. Rewarded. Set to give empathy. Set to take hatred, maybe. Take hatred. Oh God. All right, I don't know. Yeah, let's do this. Where's that? Oh, damn it! Let's type it again. Rise of the Golden Idol. Didn't save it. What was it? Chapter 3, Story 2. Let's see what this comes up with. Chapter 3, Story 2, walkthrough. I desperately want to avoid. Where's the Golden Idol spoiler? I don't want to do that then. So there's 2 stories on it. I'm to this point again, but I think clear enough what I had. Yeah. That's interesting. It says here the middle of the game around chapter 3 is definitely the weakest. Yeah. But it does provide answers for everything, just not always very well. Yeah, this isn't a glowing review of this level. Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely the weakest chapter. All right, but I need to see the solution. I don't. Where's the solution? That's just discussing how bad it is. Interesting. Yeah, poorly designed. I don't know. I'm not following this either. Okay, that's not giving me any answers though. It's just discussion. So walk through story 2. Can we do that? Okay. So this is story. Is this the story? I think so. Okay. All right. So, God damn, it's so small. After learning about the Harmony Foundation, Eugene Mermott believed he had been punished. Okay, well, we had that at one point because the rebuilt artifact, yeah, set to give hatred. Okay. However, it was actually set to take heat. God, I would never have got this. This is to take heat. How the hell would you get that? This is what I was kind of starting to fear. There's so many different ways of writing that. Which froze. Which froze a. Okay, so he froze the bird bath. Okay. All right. Which froze a bird bath. So I wonder if then, bird bath we've done, froze. So rebuilt the artifact had been set to give hatred. However, it was, why did they do that? Oh, believed he had been punished because it had been set to give hatred. What? Okay. Take heat, which froze a bird bath. During a board inspection? What? Eugene Mermott tried to set it again to take hatred. Yeah, I would never have got this I'd be at this for like hours, trying different. Tried to set it to take hatred. but actually said it to give heat. Again, like that's just to give heat. Heat, where's heat? Heat. Oh man, this is disappointing. Only 2 wrong now, which is good, which started a fire. Okay, that's it. And then, yeah, okay. So started a fire. Oh my goodness. That this reeks of all the issues I had with the first one. It's just well, first it's the meta aspect. Like each individual kind of puzzle, so to speak, I think is fine, but this is then like a meta puzzle, which is just so confusing. And the language of this. There's so many different things it could be, just again linguistically. But yeah, I from what I read, you know, there are obviously clues that I missed as well. Okay, yeah. Well, from what I read, people said that this was their least favourite chapter. So, and I enjoyed the each individual bit, and that's what we'll be doing with Idle. What's going on? It doesn't say anything there. That's going to cause all sorts of legal problems. It's totally unscientific. Where's our control group? Sounds good to me. Sure, the universe will guide us. Full steam ahead then. Okay. All right, time to stop.